when COVID were no more.
The Provincial Episcopal Commission for Social Affairs, with acronym PECSA, of the Bamenda Ecclesiastical Province, held their first biannual meeting in Bamenda, the provincial headquarters, on Thursday, November 30th, 2023. The Social Affairs Commission comprises 3 sub-commissions or services, namely Social Welfare / Caritas, Justice and Peace, and Communication. The chairperson of this commission at the Provincial Episcopal Conference is Monsignor Agapitus Mfon, Bishop of the Diocese of Kumba. The meeting kick-started at 9:45 a.m. in the conference room of the Justice and Peace Office of the Archdiocese of Bamenda. In his opening address, the chairperson, Monsignor Agapitus Mfon, thanked all the participants for their prompt response and attendance, because the first of the biannual meeting is always in the month of January and the second in the month of July. However, mindful that many ceremonies had brought people to Bamenda in the month of November, both priests and Christ's lay faithful, the bishop and chairperson thought it necessary and wise to reschedule the meeting of January for November to avoid plenty of movement and also because it was cost effective. He thanked and congratulated all the sub-commissions for their enormous work. When PECSA meets, it is always to talk about these 3 sub-commissions. Reports from the different sub-commissions are presented, and there are deliberations and reactions. Key on the deliberations is about collaboration, partnership, and ensuring that PECSA is also active in the different dioceses. All 3 sub-commissions evaluate their work. In the words of the bishop and chairperson, PECSA puts flesh on the gospel message. The Lenten campaign for 2024 was left to the Diocese of Kumbo to design the Lenten campaign logo. Again, it was decided at the PECSA meeting that the target will be BEFA, that is, to register more internally displaced persons into the BEFA scheme. At this particular meeting, it was a time to wave goodbyes, and it was also a time to say welcome. Brother Sinfred Senior, who had been a member of the Communication Sub-Commission, was appointed to the Catholic University Institute of the Diocese of Boya. Therefore, he waved his goodbyes. Meanwhile, Reverend Father Franklin Neguim Kandem was appointed the Director of Caritas for the Archdiocese of Bamenda. He was made welcome. Brother Sinfred Senior was not only a member of the Communication Sub-Commission, he was equally the Secretary General of PECSA and the Provincial Director of Communication for the Bamenda Ecclesiastical Province. With his waving goodbye, Father Christopher Eboka, Director of Communications for the Diocese of Mamfe, was appointed as new PECSA General Secretary. The meeting came to a close with all members of PECSA more determined ever than before to carry out their tasks, mindful of the fact that they are serving God in their different sub-commissions, but much more that they want to build a synergy of collaboration and partnership. Reporting for Radio Evangelium News, Diocese of Kumba, I am Father Blessed Ambang Njume.
We had a PECSA meeting, Social Affairs, that comprises 3 sub-commissions, Caritas, Justice and Peace, and Communication. And we had a very fruitful meeting, very interesting meeting. A number of points were discussed and challenges as well. But I'm so happy that the various commissions are doing a lot of work in our dioceses, in this province, because without them, I wonder where we could have been. They have given a lot of hope to the people. Caritas, Justice and Peace, and of course communication. They pass on information, the word of God to the people, and advise the people on what direction to take. It's just so wonderful, the work you are doing. and with very little at your disposal. So I remain thankful to all the various sub-commissions and the members in those commissions. Wonderful work they are doing. And it's my prayer that God should give you all the means that you need to do the work more. And the Caritas especially came up assuring us that they will move us to a different level. And that gives me a lot of joy. And we heard about the challenges of communication, and I encourage them to keep going. And I think the bishops will hear about these challenges and we'll see how much we can support them to do their work well. And of course, Justice and Peace, they are very concerned about those human beings amongst us who have lost the dignity of being human beings, and they want to give them hope again. And I pray that they continue in that same spirit, because this commission actually is putting flesh on the word of God. Without us, people would have lost hope. So by Caritas, Justice and Peace and Communication, the word of God makes meaning to the people, because it is not just saying, it is doing. And it's when you do that people get to understand more what you are talking about. So I thank the members of this commission so much for the contributions they made today and the promises they have made, and the commit to keep going. We'll be meeting again next July in preparation for PAPEC in August. So I thank you all. I wish you all a very safe journey. God bless you.
It's okay to start. I think this was an opportunity after a long time to be part of the PECSA, and I'm really happy. It was quite enriching having the opportunity to share with and also to listen to other Caritases and other sub-commission members like Justice and Peace and the social communications. I think I'm leaving here quite enriched, and also the plans we have of creating a provincial Caritas. I think I'm quite positive and so much looking forward to that opportunity, because I know it's going to be a good step into a promising future, because we can already see the prospects of where it's going to lead Caritas. So I'm very happy to have been part of this, starting with the sub-commission meeting yesterday up to today, where we had the general meeting with PECSA.
Keep on hearing the bishop saying, putting flesh in the gospel. That is all that we are doing in this commission. If you preach in the church and you cannot take it in the real concrete gospel by touching people who are suffering, people who are in need. You know, when I came here first, I was operating at the level of the head, intellectual, but the commission has formed me